Hello and welcome to today's video. If you are new to this channel, hi, my name is Rachel and I run my own small business here in Auckland, New Zealand called Growing Green, where we sell houseplants and houseplant related supplies. And this is our YouTube channel where we make videos all about houseplants, houseplant related products, houseplant related tutorials, plant collection videos, and behind the scenes small business videos such as today's video. So if that sounds like something you might enjoy, we would love for you to consider subscribing down below. And if you enjoy this video at the end, also make sure to give it a big thumbs up. So straight on into today's video. Today, as you know by the title down below, we are headed to the Auckland Plant Market and the Hamilton Plant Extravaganza. Again, we go every single year. We haven't missed a single one yet, and we are so excited for the markets to be coming back around again. So the Auckland Plant Market is the first one that is coming up. It happens twice a year, once around February and once around October, November. And obviously this is the summer one, which is normally the bigger of the two markets, and we are so excited. We cannot wait. I have an extra helper coming with me this year, which is my sister. So hopefully we will be able to get through obviously like the queues of people a little bit faster as well. So yeah, I'm just really excited about this market. So let's just get straight on into the video. So first things first is obviously market prep. So the Auckland Plant Market is coming up on the 18th of February, and then we have actually a week holiday in between. We're going away for the week in between that week, and obviously the Hamilton Plant Market, which is 2 weekends after that on the 2nd of March. So we're going to have 2 weeks to set up for the Auckland Plant Market and about 4 or 5 days for the Hamilton Market, which is going to be a lot because we have to unpack from the Auckland Plant Market the night we come home. It normally takes us a full day afterwards to completely unpack, so we have to unpack that night because we are going away that next morning. So it's going to be a lot, and we do need to get that unpacked before we go away because, like I said, we only have 4 days to pack for the Hamilton Market once we get back. So it's gonna be a squeeze, but it's gonna be fun like always. So let's get started. So the first thing we do with any kind of market prep is we make a packing list. This is so important because I need to know what I'm packing, when I've packed it, if we need to add anything in once I've packed it. So I go through the list here. It's a pre-made list. I've made this like a few years ago, and every time I get new products, I'll jump on, add the new products, and then we'll also take out anything that we're not going to be taking to specific markets, because for example it's a summer market, so we're not going to be taking heat mats because irrelevant. So we can fill that space up with something new and something different. So I've gone through and I've done that, and I'm going to print all of that off, and then we're going to go outside and do a mock setup because I was looking at it yesterday and I was looking at the list and I was just having a major freak out about how much stuff there is now to take, because we have 4 new products since the last market. And yeah, it's so impossible to figure out where to fit everything. So we're going to do a mock setup. We don't do this often. We do this maybe once every couple of years. But yeah, we're going to do a full mock setup to make sure we know where everything's going to fit. And then we're going to stick to that plan on the market morning, because we only have about 2 hours to set up in the morning, which seems like a lot, but it really is not. So yeah, let's print that off and then get started with the market mock setup. Here we have our list. As you can see, it's got everything here we need to pack, and you can see the ones there with the cross are the things that we are not taking. It's so hard to go through and pick things not to take because everything you don't take is something you don't sell. So yeah, we had to just be brutal and go through and take a couple of things off because well and truly there is just no space for anything anymore. So yeah, let's head outside. What we're going to do is we're going to start down this end and make our way around all the way down to the end there. So it actually goes, hang on, this is hard to do when I'm filming, the other way, that way, around the end there, to make sure we can squeeze everything together and see how much space we can actually save the entire way around. So this has taken us literally all day to figure out, but we finally got it set up the way we want it. So down this end we have the grow lights, some of the electronic things like the humidifiers. And then we've actually this time put our pots on the corner. Normally we would have started them here, but the 23cm pots are so high, kind of blocks us off from the public. So we've done that, put the black pots around the corner. Then we have the saucers up the front here. then the rest of the clear pots, and then of course all of the beautiful GT products in a row here. It looks so much tidier. And then we have obviously the Oxygen Plus, Plant Buds, Grow Safe, Super Thrive, all of the pest control basically in one location, and of course sticky traps as well. And then another thing that was an issue was the size of our checkout. We had probably not even half this, like that much as a checkout last time, but we need so much more space than that, so we have a whole half a table for a checkout space, which is so much nicer. 2 people can stand side by side, and whoever's behind the counter can also stand side by side and check out 2 people at once rather than 1 person, which is great. And then we move on to all of the accessories down here, and the poles as well are all down here too. And then on the end here we have a dedicated spot for fern fiber. Finally, this corner was always a squash. We had no idea what to do with it. And then of course all of our brand new substrates right here. We're going to have some up the top as well, just to kind of like tear them so you can see them all. And then we've actually taken away the majority, look how warm it is today. We've taken away the majority of our 10-litre bags from here because they just took up like an entire table. And we truly wouldn't have fit anything in if we did that. So we're just going to have our most popular one here, which is obviously the houseplant mix. And then people can ask for the other ones that we want, and we can have them at the back. And then of course we have spag moss here. Doing this does take a lot of time and effort. However, when you've only got 2 hours on market day to set it up, excuse my eyes by the way, I've had something in my eye all day and it's so painful. It does take a lot of time, but it is so helpful. I've taken pictures of everything and I can then give them to my helpers and ask them like, hey, can you set this up exactly like this? Have a look at the photo, use it for reference, and they can just set it up. They don't have to think about it, and it's all there and ready done for them. So yeah, that's that. Now time to pack it down and actually start packing everything into boxes. And this is how hot it has been today. We left these out in the sun while we had lunch, and it just completely melted this tub. Like, it's buckled. Look at that. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that for sure at this market. Alrighty, it is now the Saturday, the weekend before the market. We have our list all ready to go. I did do a little bit of updating because when we did our like figuring out session the other day, we added some products in that we weren't gonna take. We are now taking some products out because we've sold out of them last week. We had this random influx of wholesale orders, which has sold us out of a few things that we can't get until late next week. So it's not gonna make it for the market, but that's okay. We adjust. This is the list of everything where I'm going to be writing my notes, ticking off things that I've packed to keep me organized and on track. So let's just get started with packing. End of day one. Not a bad attempt if I do say so myself. I've done probably, I'd say, about exactly on half of the tabletops. So that is a really, really good start for the week. It is now the Thursday before the market, and we have done so much this week. I actually just edited this video up until this point because I completely lost where I was up to with filming. But we're back again. I think I will do a quick update as to where we are with packing. This week has been so chaotic. We stupidly, and not stupidly, decided to have a Valentine's Day sale yesterday, which was obviously Wednesday, so that completely threw us off our packing, and we have again sold out of a few products, and we've tried to get them back in stock again for the market, but a lot of them suppliers have said they're not going to be in again even on their end for another 2 weeks, and one of them's not going to be in for a few months. So we have taken a few more things off the list, and we obviously filled them up with other things. So yeah, it's been a chaotic week. So yeah, let me just update you where we are with packing. So I think this is the last stack that you guys saw. We have now added a tiny wee little more stack over here of substrates. You saw us packing a lot of these little substrates. These are all our extras, and we also did our tabletops as well. And of course, we did all of our 10-litre bags that we're taking to the market too. We've also packed some extras over here. So a lot of the packing is actually done. Tomorrow, which is Friday, it's going to be our finalization day. We're going to be packing all these up, going through the list and just packing everything that needs to be packed. We are waiting on some clear pots to come in. We know hopefully one size at least is going to come in. We're waiting for 2 sizes. One of them might not, but what are you going to do? Again, we can't help it. We just happen to be out at the same time as the market. So we're going to pack all of the pots tomorrow. So I will show you me doing the tabletops. We're going to make extra boxes of them. And then that is actually basically it. We're pretty much done. I'm feeling pretty relaxed. I went through and did all of the administration stuff today. Got the float set up. Got the FPOS done. Did all of their little like labels. I think that's about it for now. So I will start another montage right now of tomorrow, which is Friday, doing all the packing, and then I'll update you when we're done. Alright, so the van is home. We absolutely love this van. We hire it from Bunnings every single time because we do have like an MPV over here, kind of, but it doesn't hold everything, so we need a big van, and this is so handy. So yeah, let's just fill it up.
Are you being silly?
Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Well, that was the quickest pack of life. It seems to be very well organized this time, so yeah, that's that. We will see you bright and early in the morning. We're gonna get up at, I think, 4:30ish. Shh, you're not supposed to yawn yet. Yawn tomorrow. Come here.
I'm pre-yawning.
You're pre-yawning. He's pre-yawning. But yeah, we will see you tomorrow morning at Auckland Plant Fest.
Bye.
Auckland Plant Fest?
Auckland Plant Fest? Wow.
Auckland Plant Market. Let's do it. I'm not gonna hit you in the face. Oh my god. Hello, alright, so time for an update. As you saw in the last couple of clips, we went to the Auckland Plant Market and it was an absolutely fabulous day. Our stall setup worked really well. You know how we did like a mock setup? It was so much easier to set up on the morning of the market. We were set up in an hour. Like it normally takes, we did have an extra person as well, but it normally takes us those full 2 hours to set up, and it only took us an hour, and it was so glorious. We were set up by 8 o'clock, so we had a whole hour to look around, fiddle with things, get our behind the scenes stuff set up. It was so good. There were a few hiccups, such as we were given a spot that we weren't prepared for. Normally we have the same spot every time, so we had to kind of shuffle the tables around, shuffle the gazebo around, so we had enough space for people to like walk down the side of our stall. But you know, you just adjust to these things and you make do with what you're given, and it was a really wonderful day. I don't know why, for some reason people seemed extra nice this market. Not that people are not normally nice, but I had so many people come up and go, oh Rachel, you know, like it's nice to meet you, and I watch your videos, or I follow your Instagram, or it's just, I don't know, it was a really happy positive day, and it was really awesome. So yeah, we did really well, obviously business wise as well. Not that I'm going to divulge that, but yes, it was an excellent day. I'm very much looking forward to the next one in October. Anyway, moving on, tomorrow is the Hamilton Plant Extravaganza market. We did go away the day after the Auckland plant market, so it's actually now 2 weeks later, but we are pretty much all packed and ready to go. I didn't repeat the packing progress on camera because you guys have already seen it, so you probably don't want to see it again, but I will obviously show you us packing the van. We have to drive a little bit further to get a van from another Bunnings branch than we normally would because it's been booked out for a while, either booked out or scheduled for maintenance or something like that. But yeah, we have to get a different van, but that's fine. And we just got in a delivery of fern fiber, which I'm going to unpack. We got in a brand new product, which I will show you. We got in these really cool, really pretty plant misters. We do already have plant misters on the website, however these ones seem to have been quite popular, and they're just really pretty, and they're cheaper too. Very excited to be taking these to the market. We will be launching them on the website after the market, but by the time you see this, they'll probably be online anyway. But yeah, apart from that, I'm going to also show you a couple of hibiscus I got while I was on holiday. I can't resist showing you, they're so beautiful. And then I'm going to go unpack the pallet. We picked up a delivery of growth technology this morning. Yeah, it's a busy day, but yeah, let's get straight into it. Look at this thing. Do you want your belly rubbed? Do you want your belly rubbed? Oh. These I absolutely have to show you. We went to a couple of garden centers on our way home from our holiday and picked up some hibiscus. Look at this thing, and like, this thing is massive. Like, that's my hand, just to give you a scale. Look how stunning it is. I know they're not houseplants, but I couldn't resist and show you guys. Like, look at this one too. Look at the color. Ah. Makes me feel like I'm on a tropical holiday. It's so pretty. And then we've got a couple of other ones as well. This one is like a mottly color, and then that one is basically the same color as this, but like a gray inside. Like, it's so pretty. Oh my god. Do you see him doing this at the market? Fern Fiber Express. Choo choo. Alright, it is now the afternoon. It is just after 7 PM. The van is back. The funniest thing happened. I was driving along the motorway and like he was in front of me driving it, and I was like catching up to him, and I thought I saw him, and I was like, ah! Like waving at him out my car, and there was another Bunnings loading car and it didn't have my husband in it. It was somebody else, and I waved at them. Oh well, what are you gonna do? He probably thought I was a lunatic. Never gonna see him again. Oh well, let's get packing. Alright, we're in. For some reason it took a little bit of effort this time, didn't it?
Yeah, it's not that nice, but
oh well.
This will hold it.
The door will hold it.
Excellent.
It will be fine. Yeah, apart from that, we are off, and we will see you at Hamilton tomorrow. Alright, so we are back from the Hamilton Plant Extravaganza market. It's actually 2 days after the market now. We spent the last couple of days catching up on orders, stock taking, etc. I apologize for the fact that the last clips were like this because I honestly had so much fun at this market that I completely forgot to film a normal video of the stall. But I did get a couple of like panoramic shots so you could sort of see what the whole market was like. It's inside this like old-fashioned barn and it was such a good time. I honestly thought that we were going to arrive a little bit late. We were almost about 7:30 when we arrived, but again with the new tabletop setup that we did, we honestly had set up within an hour and we were good to go. I had a lot of time to walk around and check all the stalls out, and I did do a bit of shopping. So I'm going to show you my market haul from the Auckland Plant Market and the Hamilton Market, but I definitely got more at the Hamilton Market this time. So first thing I got is this cute little ring actually. There you go, you can see it there. It's a little daisy style ring. It's so cute and it actually matches my wedding bands quite well. And it was only $10, which I thought was a bargain. So I don't normally like look at all the knickknacks and stuff at plant markets because I'm there for the plants, but honestly, this was too cute to not pick up, so I picked that up. The second thing was also a non-plant related item, but we had some of this last year, no, not last time, the time before that, and it was so delicious, I had to get another bag of it, and that is this caramel popcorn. This is a massive ass bag. This was like $18, but it is so delicious. It smells like a movie theater in here. So that was my second purchase. And now I'm just going to go quickly grab the plants. Before I do that, you know how earlier in the video I showed you some hibiscus and I said this is another orange one but with silver in the center? The flower has opened so I can show you. Look at that. It is so pretty. I don't know if these lights are bringing out like its true color, but it's like a peachy orange and then it's kind of like a silvery purple in the middle and then it goes to like deep red in the middle. It's so stunning, and yes, it's wet because it's raining outside. I'm going to show you that one last. Alright, so the first plant I'm going to show you I got at the Auckland Plant Market, and that is this Anthurium Dark Bessier. It is so pretty. Look at this new leaf. This actually wasn't on it when I bought it. It was just like a tiny little leaf starting, but this is such a pretty plant. I love the red petioles. I'm so excited to add this to my collection. I'm truly on an Anthurium kick right now. If you haven't already, make sure to go check out my Anthurium video up here. I did an Anthurium collection video. I definitely have more since then, so I might need to do an updated one a little later on in the year. But yeah, I absolutely love this plant and I cannot wait to watch it get bigger and bigger and bigger. And now moving on to Hamilton, which like I said, I got most of these plants from Hamilton. They were amazing plants at amazing prices. So first ones first is this variegated Frydek. I have never been into alocasia, but ever since we got Lechuza Pond in our store, I've been using Lechuza Pond with my alocasia, and they have just been absolutely fabulous for me ever since. So I'm so excited to be able to add such a beauty like this into my collection and be able to grow it and actually thrive and live in my care. There are just a few little droopy leaves here and there, but that's okay. I'll just chop them off and then the plant will be absolutely fine. So yeah, that is my second plant. That is my variegated Frydek. The next one is a little Hoya cutting from one of my friends' WM Rare Plant Shop. They have these amazing cuttings all for like $10, and I picked up this Hoya Waymanier. It doesn't look like much now, but it does have a growth point coming on the back of it, and I will add a little photo over here somewhere of what the flowers look like. So I'm really excited for that to flower. Make sure to go and follow us on our Instagram page if you want an update on all these plants. Every now and then I do post a plant picture and I'll update you on those, so make sure to go follow us on our Instagram. Alright, second to last plant I got from another friend of mine called Planty Raid. Make sure to go and follow them. I'll put all their details down here. And I did their very own Anthurium cross, and that is Anthurium vitarifolium cross with the Warocqueanum, the Queen Anthurium. So I'll see if I can't get you a decent shot of these leaves. I'm not going to be able to see what this looks like until I'm editing it, but hopefully you can see the actual veining in these leaves. You can absolutely see the cross of the Queen in there. Of course, you can see the vitarifolium in there, and these plants are so big and so healthy. And again, I'm looking forward to seeing the progress of these plants and everyone else's plants as well. Hopefully, there you go. I think you can see it there. And these are still young plants as well, so we have no idea what they're going to look like when they grow and mature, but I'm really excited to see what this turns out like. So that is my second to last plant. Alright, this next one, oh my god, I did not expect this. I'm going to have to completely move my camera to show you this one. I'm not like a super impatient plant parent. I'm pretty patient. Like, I grow orchids, so I'm patient enough to wait for once a year flowering with orchids. But I have had not a hard time with my Anthurium crystallinum, but they're just so slow growing for me, and I think the issue was I was, you know, taking all the babies off of it all the time and not giving the actual plant a chance to grow, so it was just like stagnating, and I was so impatient with it. But I was walking around the plant market and I was just shocked when I saw this, and I had to take it home with me. They hadn't priced them yet, and I was like, okay. So I like sussed them out for a little bit, and then my mum went over and asked, and they had priced them, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, you're coming home with me. So I ran over, I kid you not, I ran over, I brought all of them out, I had a look at all of them, and obviously picked the one I wanted. So let me introduce to you, and just move my camera setup, my Anthurium crystallinum. Look at the size of this thing. These leaves are like dinner plates. Let me try and, oh my god, look at this thing. I just saw these sitting there and I had to, look at it. I had to pick this up. It's so hard to even get on camera because it's so big, but holy, look at this thing. Like, I can't even reach for it. It's so far away. Look at that. Oh, I'm so happy with this plant. Like, it's such an amazing price. It was just over $100. I'm not kidding. I'm so freaking happy with this. Look, this is the brand new leaf. It's sort of come out over the last 2 days. Look at this thing, like, look at it. Oh my god, I could just look at myself in the camera all day next to this thing. So yeah, this was absolutely my favorite purchase out of all of them. I have no idea where I'm going to put it. I think inside next to my television, obviously, so I can admire it. I'm going to have to get a humidifier and all that to make sure it stays looking good. But this thing is just, it's so stunning. And it actually has, where is it? Right here. It actually has an inflow on it here that I think has been pollinated, because there's like little bumps coming on it. I've never actually like pollinated my own Anthurium, but yes, this is my pride and joy purchase. I'm so excited to have this in my collection. Even though it's just a crystallinum, it is absolutely stunning. And this is also your reminder that you don't have to have 1,000 bajillion rare plants to enjoy plants, just the plants you love, and that is all that matters. So unbelievable. I can't believe this thing is mine. That is all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was not too long. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below here so I know you like this kind of content and I will continue to make it. I do have plans for a lot more videos in the future. I know it's been like 2 and a bit odd months since my last video, but these markets and just all the sales we've had recently have just taken up a lot of time, which I'm so grateful for. I'm grateful to not have enough time to make all these YouTube videos, but I do want to make some more. I have a whole lot of plant care and maintenance planned because I'm going away on a big holiday in June, so I need to get rid of a few more plants for my greenhouse, pop them online. I need to just do maintenance on my indoor plants because they're looking a little bit sad because I haven't given them any love in a while. I need to obviously repot and deal with all of these. I need to eat a whole lot of popcorn. So I do have more videos planned, so if you do want to watch those videos, make sure to also hit the subscribe button down below and click the notification bell so you get notified when I upload again. Like I said before, make sure to follow us on our Facebook and our Instagram page so you can keep up to date with everything going on. Don't forget to check out our website, www.growinggreen.nz, if you are in New Zealand, for all of your houseplant needs and supplies. And yeah, apart from that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. See you later. Bye.